Hey everyone, I'm Hacks for All. Thanks for joining me in this video. Today we're going to be playing Body Harvest, not in the usual way. We already finished the game yesterday. I have all the series complete for that. You can go watch that if you'd like. Today I'm gonna look at this game in a different angle. We'll be hacking the game. We'll be looking at all the different vehicles that we have in the game. And we'll also be seeing if there's any interesting and fun things we can do. So first thing is that I usually go across the games when I hack them. I go by them in the order that the game develops. So I'll probably most likely start at the first map, and we're gonna see from there where we can go and what we can get. So let's get this game started, and we're gonna see hopefully some good things. So we're gonna find and figure out some cool things, hopefully. So we're gonna start the game right now. We're gonna jump into that and we're gonna see what we get. All right, so get aliens here. We're gonna start the game simply, simple as that, and start. We're gonna go to Greece and we're gonna play. Alright, so it doesn't really matter how far we are here as long as we're in the first map. I don't know if I can warp. Yes. We're gonna go back to the first place. Oh, well, that was pretty convenient. This is exactly what I wanted. So as you know, this is where the game starts. The first map, first area of the map. Obviously I did this in my Let's Play part 1. So we had uncovered some things. We had a couple of things here. So the first thing I'm gonna do is play with the characters, I mean the game's vehicles, because there's something about these vehicles that really intrigues me. I know there's a couple of different vehicles in this, and we're gonna see what we can get. So using the technique that I used last time, if you guys saw my other video, I have a Let's Hack. It's a little video showing how to change the ID of a vehicle, and by doing so we can actually get any vehicle in that level. Vehicles are separated by level, so that means I can't get vehicles that are part of another level in this level. So I can only get the ones that are in this level, but still I think it's pretty interesting to do that. So we're gonna do a first scan. We're gonna get Cheat Engine on here and I'll show you guys what I'm doing. So let me just open up Cheat Engine and show you guys my screen, share it right here. So as you know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shoot this, and when the health of this vehicle goes down, I'm just gonna scan for that difference. So we choose float here, then unknown initial value, first scan. We shoot a couple of times. You guys might not see the bar because there's a window there, but decreased value, I shoot again. I do that a couple of times just to get, the value of that. Boom, decreased. I can do an unchanged even, because it's not changing right now. Now it's getting decreased and unchanged. So I got these three values here, and whichever one, let me change the opacity actually, so I can show you, or you can see my screen at least maybe a little bit through, something like that. You guys can see there, right? So if I have the vehicle, you can see that, and you can also see my cheat engine. All right, so let's see. If I do that, you can see the meter, right? So let's say I want to change the health to confirm that I got the right address. I'm gonna say 1. It's not these, it's probably this one. Since I know it's this one, let me confirm 1. There we go. I'm gonna right click or just select it and press Ctrl B. That opens up another window here. This other window is called the memory viewer. The memory viewer, I also talked about it last time. This one's a little bit more in depth, I guess. with the values that we get, we can see all the values in the memory. So I changed this to another type, not in hexadecimal, but just decimal numbers. And we have health here. And let's say I make this like 0, or this one like 0. I'll make it 25. So now the vehicle health is changing. If I put it like 10, yeah, 1. Okay, let's put it like 2. So this filled it up. As you guys can see there, the health on this vehicle is now full. Now, what am I gonna do? Well, back in the memory viewer, if I scroll up and I come here, I see this 10. If I change this to 11, the vehicle just changed. So you can see there. We're gonna go back to 0. 0 is nothing. For some reason, 0 is a vehicle that has absolutely nothing in it. I can't even drive it for some reason, but it's just like walking. But I'm actually carrying a vehicle right now. Or maybe not. Actually, I can't get off. Let's change the ID to 1. Okay, now I'm in this vehicle, which is a type of motorcycle. This is a motorcycle. This is the Riley 150. Now let's change this value to 2. We got a plane and it's unlocked. That's the cool thing about it. All right, let's change it to a 3. Ooh, never seen this one. Or maybe I have. Let's try 4. Oh, it's a boat. Not the best to have it out here. 5, okay. 6, 7, 8. I gotta be careful because if I reach a number that's out of bounds, it's just gonna crash the game. 9, 10, okay. 11, 12. Oh, okay. I don't know if we saw this one. Transport truck. I don't remember seeing this one, to be honest. 13. Oh, okay. 14. Huh. This one's similar to one we had before. Oh, but there's a lot of smoke on it. Okay. 15. Those wheels look blocky. But everything seems to be working just fine. Alright, let's keep going. 16. Bigger boat. Can't really drive it. 17. Oh, what are these? Did you guys see that? Okay, we kind of touched that ball and it just disappeared. So I'm gonna reload. We're gonna see what was going on. So that was 16, 17. It's like this ball. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Let's try 16 and let's try to write it. And then go back to 17. Yeah, we can't really drive this. And you see the health at the bottom right? It doesn't really have any health. So we're gonna go back to 16 just so we can get off of it. That was... it's probably used in another way. So the thing is, this game obviously didn't mean for us to ever ride that ball. So some things might not make sense. And it's simply because the developers used the existing system and like the existing mechanics just to create some kind of object, you know, with properties like health or anything they want, you know, anything they wanted. So it's just weird to see it, but I guess it works. 18. What the hell is this? Is this the rock we're supposed to destroy? What? It has the name of the plane. It has the name of a plane, but it's a rock. All right, 19. Oh, and that's our beautiful, beautiful vehicle, which apparently it's this one. It's supposed to be the same one, I think, isn't it? No, I don't think it's that one that transforms. Yeah, so we have this. There's no fuel on this one. This one's pretty good. The only bad thing about this vehicle that honestly I never liked is that it can't go on water. But it looks like it's a hover thing, you know? So it kind of sucks that it can't go on water. As far as my experience goes, after this vehicle there isn't anything, so I'm gonna try 20, but get ready for a crash. Yeah, so we got an unhandled exception here. And it just stopped the game. No problem, we're gonna reset that and we'll just open it again. And no problem. We got all our memory is gonna be back in the same location because we're using the same process, so nothing has shifted. And we also use a save state, so everything's exactly the same. So, we've tried different numbers here. One of the things I like to try is when I'm riding a vehicle, just to change the ID to something else and see what happens, you know, on the go. So we're gonna take this value and we're gonna add the address to a list, which will be part of our list here. So this is gonna be called, let's say, just vehicle ID, just so we have like a track. It's not necessary like to do that, but most important thing is this number. So here's 1. I'm driving 1 here. We'll change this to a 2. Yeah, so you see that? And then I'll change it to a 3. So I can actually change in a way like the nature of a vehicle. So first it's like land vehicle, and then if I'm going fast enough, I could probably make it like start flying. So let's say I'm here and then I do 3. Let me try again. I don't think I got that. Let me try it to do it a little bit better. Yeah, that didn't really work out that well. Let me try again. So we go back to the motorcycle. So it's interesting to see that the motorcycle is actually oh, I actually got thrown off. So it's interesting to see that the motorcycle is actually the first vehicle in the list. Let's try. Why do I keep getting thrown off? There's like, okay, so apparently when I change vehicles, it's not always gonna be drivable right away. So if I change this to 3, it actually gets me off the vehicle. But if I try to get on it, I can actually, you know, start driving it if the engine starts in a sec. Oh, actually I can't drive it. And there's the pilot. I think this is the one for practice, but the game is looking that it sees that I'm not in practice mode when we're supposed to learn how to drive that, so it's not letting me. Okay, so I'm driving this. We're gonna move around from this area so we don't stay, you know, stuck here. Let's move somewhere else. Talking about stuck, the collision is a bit iffy here. Come on, maybe if we get the motorcycle, maybe it's easier to drive around with that. Okay, so we have this and we're driving around. We're just gonna try to reach this place here. It's like a little bit of a center place, and we're gonna try some new things here. So let's change this to a 3. We tried 4. Let's try 4 now. Can't really do much. 5. This is just a fire truck. So the weapons are actually not usable, because when I got in the vehicle in the first place, some weapons were not available. Yeah, see? So if I change to another vehicle, my weapons are not even there anymore. Look at that. So all those properties get carried over, but I mean, now actually all those values don't get carried over. So that means that if I have, for example, a tank like this, and I can shoot this, and then I convert this to a motorcycle, I don't have it. But then I have this and I have that, you know? So some vehicles share some kind of like similar. Yeah, see? Whoops. Yeah, I put 98. If you look closely here on this, I put 98. That's not a valley that exists. I'm gonna try and go back. All right. Let's try to fly. Let's just get like a good plane and fly around. Let's change it to like, what was it? 15, 17, 18, 19, 12, 13. Let's try flying with this one. And let's explore a little bit what we have on the other bounds, you know, the other places that we got. I hope I have enough. Yes. So let's see what we got here. We have, there's a bit of smoke because my health is actually low for this type of vehicle. So there's a wall here. There's a huge wall blocking everything. We're gonna see how far that goes. If the fuel drops too low, well, I can just probably modify that with no problem. I also have fuel in game, so I could just do it the legit way. We're just trying to look for some weird things here. There's one portal there. Okay, here both walls meet there. I'm gonna see if we can find anything. I would like to try to disable that shield so I could travel in the whole map without having to worry about the portals. That would be very cool. So I could basically have like a big world without having to, you know, go through that wall all the time. What do we have here? So obviously we've been through all of these places since the game makes use of all that it has. They're not gonna waste any space. Obviously, especially on games like for the Nintendo 64 in a cartridge, we would try to cram as much content as possible in there, either in quality or music or maps. In this case, mostly maps. Yeah. Okay, this is pretty long though. So, this is one wall. Okay, here's the other wall. Yeah. So we pretty much covered the whole area. This is this whole place, which still feels pretty big, and it's not even the whole map. That's why I'm saying if we can get rid of that, we can actually explore the whole map. Let's see if I can convert this to a boat. What was the number for a boat? 7, I think? Nope. There we go. Yeah, I was losing some health. So we're just gonna drive around as a boat. We're gonna see if we can reach special places or... No collision. Nope, nothing special. Let's just... can I get up here? Yeah, so now the thing is, if I want to bring this back, you know, to the land... Oh, this is where I started the game. So if I actually... Interesting. If I actually wanted to make this like a motorcycle again, some levels have types of... Like in Java, some planes can... they're like water planes, so they can be on the water, but they can also fly. But let's say I want to convert this back to a motorcycle. It would be hard because I'm on the water, and if a vehicle touches water in this game, it basically starts losing health, and the vehicle eventually gets destroyed. So I'm trying to find a way where, or like some kind of type of terrain where I can just get enough height to... Oh crap, what did I do? Just enough height so I can transform this back. Nope, nope. Maybe here? No. It's a bit too deep. Maybe here. Nope, nope. Let me just try it. Oh wow, that worked and it was beyond my expectations, to be honest. I just made it into a plane and it worked. Okay, let me just get myself a bit more health here. Let's say 1, 2, 3. We're gonna keep it like that. Okay, cool. So we figured out all of the vehicles for this map. I think we're gonna try to explore different things now. Let's try to get through the portals, right? Without actually unlocking the portal. Let's try to do that. I just gotta find a spot where there is a portal so I can try to find, or I can try to make the character go through that. So let's I think the place where we kill the boss is around here, so okay, we're gonna stop right here. Okay, cool. We're gonna try to get through right here. Alright. I wish Shag was here. He would probably love to see this. But we're gonna try. So first thing I'm gonna get is the character's coordinates. That's pretty easy. So it's usually float. We get float here, unknown initial value. We're gonna first scan it, and we're gonna say decreased for this side. Decreased and increase. I'll do that. You know, I won't say it every time I do it. I'll just keep doing it. To get his X position. Or Z. And sometimes I would do this and just say up and unchanged, because it hasn't changed. You know? That helps me filter out the results a lot more. Alright, I'm going over there now. Even moving like to the sides, but also forward. Helps a lot. Pause. Okay, see? So we got a couple of values here. I'm gonna start messing with these after I save. I saved. Let's try. Okay, that kind of was weird. It kind of made it as if I was in water. This one's not doing anything. This one's not doing anything. So I'm setting the values that I got to 0. And I'm gonna see if any of them has any effect when I set them to 0. None. This one actually makes me like, kind of affects me in a way, kind of lags the game for some reason. So I'm gonna open the memory viewer and try to modify some values in here. Maybe there's something that's happening with it. But it doesn't seem to be really doing anything specific, or at least not something I want. Nope, I'm changing values around this, but none of those are working. So we just do new scan. We go back to unknown initial value, and increased is going to be this side now. So we're just gonna do it, you know, it's change sides, and decreased is gonna be this side. This side. Just do it again. Boom, boom. I got shortcuts, so I can do it on my keyboard much more easily. But it's the same thing if you click. Alright, so these values look more promising. The other ones look kind of weird, to be honest. Usually they're big numbers like this. So let's change this to 0. Alrighty then. That just happened. Let's change this one. I always change them, like even if I get the value, I still try with other ones, because sometimes some values they also affect in a certain way, or there's like different pairs. So I try with different values. So let's say I do -29. Where am I now? 300000. So I'm actually locked. See that? So I actually crossed that wall, but it's still not accepting the fact that it went across. So this game has some kind of prevention against that. So the first thing that I see is that I get a little knockback. You see that when I run? So I have a little debugger here that's part of Cheat Engine, and I can check what gets what function writes to the coordinate here. So I'm gonna show you guys that window. If you find it interesting, well, that's very good. What the hell is that sound? Oh, it's that vehicle. So let me just show you guys what I'm talking about here. So you see this window, it's a small window. So there, I have these numbers going up all the time. They're gonna keep going up as long as the game is there. When I move, it's possible they keep moving. I paused, this paused. Now, if I walk against this wall here, look at that. Oh, nothing came up actually. Interesting. I was sure something was gonna come up. All right, I'm gonna disable this function just to see what happens. Okay, so now I can't even move like to the sides, see? So that's part of the thing. You just gotta mess around a little bit. I'm gonna restore it, but I just had to, you just mess around with things and see what happens. Eventually you get it. So in this case, this is not doing anything. I'm gonna try again. Sometimes I get little glitches where I need to do it multiple times. Not in this case. Just getting pushed back. So it's all being done with one function. Interesting. Okay. Let me see. So the game knows that I'm not supposed to go over there. If I modify my values and make it through, because now I'm through, but the game is still pushing me back. The game is still saying, nope, you're not supposed to be there, so you're kind of locked. Even if I like pause and unpause, even if I do like a bigger number, like further away from, where am I? See, it's still locking me. Let's see. Yeah, the game knows that I'm not supposed to be here. It's not letting me move like anywhere. If I'm here, or let's try a safer number. If I'm here, the game runs just fine. Okay, I'm gonna see if there's something I can do. So, an easy thing I can do just to try it out is first, I'm gonna get a vehicle. And I'm gonna find a portal where I can actually go through the wall. Maybe something triggers, something enables me to go through that wall. So we're gonna find that door that I just went by through the other time when I was at this world. Where was it? Nope. Okay, you know what? Just gonna start again. So this game's so fast, I don't even mind, doing this. Boom, we're back. So this place has, oh, and the values, by the way, they stay, so that's not a problem. So here's the portal. We're gonna see what happens. There's probably a change. I would say it's like a byte change, but I'm gonna say like 4 bytes just to see. So while I'm here, nothing has changed. Not yet, at least, because I haven't crossed it. When I cross this, there's actually something that happens. Oh, wait, let me try again. So it's an unknown initial value here. And then when I come closer here, it's unchanged because I haven't crossed it. And I know there's special properties when you cross this, because the last time I tried killing an alien through this hole and the bullets don't even go through. If you look at that, The bullets don't go through. They actually, it's actually like a real wall. So even staying like here is not enough. Even like stepping on that line, you know, on the limit to the other side, it's still not enough. You really got to cross it. So now that I crossed, I do change value, and the game's gonna look for like another value. Something's changing. Something is telling the game that I'm on this side now. That's what I'm looking for. We're just gonna let Cheat Engine do its thing. By the way, while that is scanning, if you're a new watcher, you know, you're just watching this video for fun or tutorial, you just want to learn or see how I do it, I would like to tell you that if you really like this video or you're interested in this kind of thing, don't forget to leave a like, because it's something very simple to do, but it really impacts me hugely. When I notice every time I get likes, you know, even if it's like 2-3 likes, then I get a couple more views, and then I get more likes. You know, it's like a little circle. And the videos in my channel, that the ones that do mostly, you know, like the best, let's say, those channels, they get likes and they get more views, and also it helps me a lot when you guys give likes. So if you like this kind of thing, don't forget to like, please. And also if you like it a lot, just subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so we're gonna cross here, changed value. Now it's unchanged. All of this is unchanged. I only gotta say that it's changed when I cross it. Everything's there in the cross section. Changed, unchanged, 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 changed, and then change again. I'm gonna keep doing that a couple of times so I can lower these values. Okay, so I got a couple of values here. The most, you know, the simplest one to see is this one. Changes from 1 to 0. But what is it? Huh, I held it in 0, but nothing's changing with it. Okay. These are kind of small values. I'm gonna save it and try to I'll just freeze them and see what happens if I freeze them. Okay, nothing happens. So this is not what I was expecting. Alright, so even if I cross that, nothing seems to be affected. I'll do it including the little one there. Maybe the little one has something to do. I crossed to the other side. I didn't cross it legally, so as long as I'm respecting this thing, there's no glitch. Now let's take a value here, this value. Okay, and we're gonna come here and use the value to teleport. Oh, okay, so it's on the other direction. Okay, I can get that too. So let me just get this value here. 736. I'm gonna cross here and put 736 back. Oh, that's actually height. Darn it. Is it this one? Oh, sorry. If this is Y, then I need Z. There we go. So I got Z here. So I got this value here. I came back to this side. I'm changing values. Oh, and it pushed me back. You saw that? It pushed me back. So that's because I didn't use the portal entrance. Even if the door's right there, it doesn't care. 761, 780. The game doesn't care. I didn't go through the wall. I mean, like, the entrance in that wall. So it's not letting me do anything. That's interesting. Even if I'm here and I do like 0, minus 100, minus 200, oh, 300, So even if I go through like that, it's still not happy with me. Hey Shaq! Yeah, more hacks, exactly. Alright, so you guys see that, right? You guys see that. So it's really weird that even if the portal is right here, if I just press 0, if I change my address to 0, I mean my value to 0, 0 is like right in the middle. So let's say I do -10, -100, and then I do 100. Okay, that's okay because it's not a lot of distance. Let's say I do -300. That doesn't let me. And if I come this side and I do 300, it pushes me back as well. You see? But that's because there's a portal here. If I do it like right next to that, like right here, and then I do 300, I get locked. So the game knows I didn't cross through this place, so it's not letting me be free there. So I have to cross through this door. But now I'm trying to find a way to enable it to cross to the other side without enabling that door. Oh, look. You see that? I triggered the, like the alarm, let's say. I triggered the alarm. So it is possible to get through to the other side without that. So I'm gonna see which one of these values triggers that alarm, so I can disable that function. So you see that? This one's not letting me move now. So I'm gonna change my address to go to the other side, and it just reset me. Okay, so now I'm free with that. So this value has to be this. If I change it to 0, it doesn't work. If I change to this, it works. Okay, that's one. That's one. Let's try this one. This one is for the other side. Okay, so one's for one side. So I'll just call it X and Z. I'll call it walls for some reason. And this one will also be Z walls. So now I figured out that these two at the bottom, I'll show you guys in my window here. There's two at the bottom that actually are part of let's just show you guys there. Those ones at the bottom, they're responsible for the screen, or for the walls. I'm gonna try another one. This one doesn't do anything. Okay, these don't seem to be doing much, which is a good thing, because I don't want them to be doing anything. Okay, cool. So we're gonna delete this, and we're gonna keep, this is my Z, I mean X, this is my Y position, and my Z position. I got these, or as they say in the north, the Z position. So I gotta find a way not to trigger these, because if I change my coordinates, shock, what I was doing is when I change my coordinates from here to that side over there, it doesn't work because the game knows I didn't go through that portal. So if I just cross that wall like that, it doesn't work properly. So what I'm trying to do here is get to the other side without triggering these walls. So we're gonna test it with, I think it's this one. Yeah, see, they change. Look at the values, they change. I'm gonna open the memory viewer, and maybe when the memory viewer, the values, if I look at them in like decimal values, maybe they're different. Maybe they're by section, you know. 0 and it changes to 111. Interesting. So now I'm locked. Now if I change this to 1, yeah, then it works. And it goes back to 111. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna add a debugger, and I'll see when that value changes, and I'll disable that. So I disable that value. Now I can't cross to the other side. Are you kidding me? Look, you saw that? I can't even cross anymore. Let me try changing my Z position. So here I'm free. I change to the other side. Huh. Interesting. So it actually locks me. So I need that because that generates some kind of like access. So the game is very smart. It's made in a way that you can't glitch yourself through if there's no door. Very well done. It's very well done. I'm happy with the coding in this. So even if someone managed to somehow go through that wall with a glitch, let's say you get like a velocity or like acceleration glitch, and you can accumulate a lot of speed, and you would manage to get to the other side, like we're doing with hacks here. So you manage to get here, let's say you use an explosion or a vehicle, even then you wouldn't be able to move. So I think it's very well done. Now I gotta think, if I want to enable access to all places, when I do this and I do that, there's something that has to be enabled at all times that is going to let me cross. So if I change my Z to -200, and then I change it to 0, and then 200. Oh, okay, I figured it out. Simple. All I have to do is keep this at 111. I just froze this. You see? You see this value here? It changes back to 0 eventually, but even let's say I cross here like this, and I do -400. Whoops, that's not what I meant. This one, -400, and then I do 500. I'm chill. See? I'm here, and then I'll do -400. I just cross to the other side with no problem. So all I gotta do was I had to freeze that value. Interesting. We're gonna do the same for the one for the X. So this was for the Z walls. We'll do the same thing for the X walls. So let me just change sides. I don't think it's the same address. Oh yeah, it's the same one. Maybe it's not even 2 addresses. Oh no, yeah, it is 2 because there's one for the other sides. Let me see which one changes here. This one. 145. I don't know what it means, to be honest. I'm not gonna act like I know everything. I have no idea what it means. I just know that when I freeze this value at 145, I can cross to the other side without any concerns. So I'm here. I can cross to the other side. 0, 1351, and no problem. You see that shock? Look, I cross here. I use teleport. Boom, I'm on the other side. Nothing is stopping me. I can just cross sides. Wait, can I just cross sides like that? No, I can't cross sides. Oh, actually, did you see that shock? I think I can cross the wall, no problem. Yeah. So this actually enables a thing that allows me to just go through the wall. Let's try it again. Let's try it here on Earth. Let's walk and see. Guys, look at this. I could just walk through the walls, no problem. This is crazy. So I can walk through the wall as if it was the portal, because when you walk in the portal, something triggers, and I managed to get that inside of like the values for it. So I can just walk here. Look, I can just walk through that wall easily. Now the concerning thing is, cool, I can go through walls. Now this character is not known to be fast. Okay, we're not gonna lie. he doesn't really run fast. We're gonna try to do that with a vehicle. Let's see if we can cross any wall. Let's try this one. This is the real challenge, guys. We're gonna see if we can do it. You guys think we can do it? Looks like it's solid because I can shoot it. Oh crap. So I guess it's for individual walls. Man, we were so close. Okay, the other one works for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, the other one works for sure. This one, no. So yeah, so shock. Yeah, so apparently I can't go through any wall. So it doesn't work for all walls. It's just the ones in the back. I think they have an ID. It's possible they might have some kind of ID that gets enabled so I can just cross that specific one. But if it's not the correct ID, I can't do it. So I'm gonna get a vehicle and just try to do that again. So I'm gonna go to the other place, and the thing is, when there's a portal like that, that's the only place where I can get those numbers. I can't just do it anywhere where there's a wall. So I gotta go specifically to that place. Oh, it's not here. Alright, I'm gonna go back. But yeah, I can't go through any wall. For now, I'm working mostly on the shield, and especially trying to get through with vehicles. Because if I can get through with vehicles, that means I can fly through the whole map as if there was nothing. And that's going to make it more accessible for traveling around. Alright. I keep forgetting where the place is. Is it around here? Yeah, I think it's around here. This is where I tried to cross earlier. Yeah, so it kind of sucks that I can't go through any wall. You're right, Shock. I can't go through all the walls, but I'll find a way to do it. I'll find a way to do it. I have no idea where I'm going, to be honest. Cool thing is I can add a place marker, like a finder, you know, a place. So I know I gotta go over there. So I can just look on my map and go. Okay, so I need the other vehicle, but I'll just transform this one into another vehicle. Yeah, we're gonna do the same thing as we've done in the past, or I can just save my coordinates and I could save my coordinates and just go back. No, I'll just do it here, no problem. I'll do it here. Oh crap. Okay, this, yeah. And this, and I'll just do it real quick. So I think the health of the vehicle is actually a 4-byte. So we don't even need to do float. Unknown initial value. Decreased. It's probably even byte. I don't think it's even a 4-byte. 4-byte's too big. But still, I think I got it. So let's add a 0. Did it change? Yes. So it's this one. We don't need these. We got this. I think this is the health of the vehicle. I'm in the memory view right now. Just gonna change this to, let's see, 2. Alright, so here we are. Can confirm. Let's make it 15, 17, 16, 14. Trying to look for that specific vehicle. I think this one can go through. I think. Yeah. Alright, so we're back with a vehicle. That's what I wanted. We're gonna save right here in case something happens. You know how this is. It can crash. Let me see. What did Shock say here? The pointers, you say? Yeah, it could be possible that it's the pointers. Because look, here I can still go through. You're right. Let me just try with the vehicles. I want to see if I can go through with vehicles. Oh yeah, I can. Okay, yeah, you're right. I probably gotta look for those pointers. So. Let me check something. Yeah, it could be laggy because I'm testing something right now. Okay, stop. Okay. So, what did I figure out? Now it's blocking me again because I disabled something. So I actually tried to edit a function in the memory. Now I managed to go through, but okay, I am through. But it's always reading some kind of value. I'm gonna disable another one just to see what happens. Why does my pointer appear though? You see that? My pointer is like stuck there. Oh, I kind of messed that up for some reason. Something's a bit glitched. Okay, I'm gonna unfreeze the values I had frozen earlier. And I'm gonna see if I can still go through. Okay, so now I'm getting limited by both sides. And the vehicle's losing a lot of health for some reason. Whoa. We're gonna change our position to 0. Nah, that didn't work. That was bad. Yeah, so if I want to look for the pointers, I would start with the values I got earlier. These. Which if I set like to 0, it would cause me problems like that, you see. But if I do 145, I'm chill. Interesting. I'm really trying to think before I start looking for pointers. I'm trying to think if it's even, you know, if the logic of what I'm trying to do is actually the correct logic. Yeah, finding pointers is usually much easier for PC games. I've tried that with like GTA, but for games like on emulators, I've had a lot of trouble getting pointers. But you see, I can go through this, no problem. me just enable the value I had, and I can go through it. That's the thing. So I enable this 111, and I can go. Now what I'm trying to wonder is, how does it even, you know, it is 111, is the value 111 necessarily part of this like area? Does it mean, is it I don't know how to explain, you know. Does it mean that? What is 111? That's what I'm trying to understand. Hey, bloody fatality. Fatality. How you doing? But yeah, so that's what I'm trying to understand, because even if I find the pointers, I don't think it's gonna do much if the values themselves, you know, I don't even know what to do with it. I'm not even sure if that's what I want to do. So all right, but at least I know I can go through with vehicles. So if I have like a plane, let's say I have a plane, I'm gonna transform the vehicle in the back to a plane. So let me go back, transform this one into a plane. So where's the idea of this? Let's modify this one. Let me show you guys what I'm doing, because I'm always gonna show you guys what I'm doing in case you want to learn. So the value of this vehicle I think was 5. Oh, 7. Nope, can't. Whoops. Here we go. Why did I close that? Gotta make sure the value for this is the right one. No message. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, so yeah, I kind of lowered the health there. So let me change the value for this. 8. So 9. Let's make it a plane or something. Let's transform it into... Alright, let's see this one. How's the health on it? Too low. Too low. Okay, that's a lot of health. We got health here. No need to worry about that. Now let's say we want to fly this. Talking about values, yeah. Well, I'm still learning, you know. I do it for fun, but still got a lot to learn. Yeah, it's not that hard though. I just do the basics, so I'm sure that if somebody comes along and just watches like a couple of my videos, you know, pretty soon enough they can do easily what I'm doing, and probably more. So but yeah, so I just do it for fun. But let's say I want to go through this wall. Can I do it? Yes, I can do it. At least I got one wall down. Now the thing I want to figure out is when I do all of these things, my main goal basically is to explore all of this, you know, to go around and explore the map. So I want to make sure that I can explore this properly. So I'm just gonna come here. I need a place where I can start my plane. You know, I want to fly. I don't know if this is long enough as a runway. Let's try. This plane doesn't seem to want to fly too much. Let's try this one. Alright. Yeah, that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough to take off. Very bad. Let's try again. Can't get enough speed to fly, man. Alright, we're gonna try from a little bit more far back. From here. Right, I can go through the wall, so why do I even worry? Let's try. Oh, I had it. Okay, I got it. So I'm gonna try to go through this wall. I gotta trust that the hack works. And it worked, okay. So that wall's down, technically speaking. So I should be able to go through it all along. So as far as the wall goes, I should be able to go through it, see? So now I'm not limited by this wall. Okay. There could be a way to disable it, like visually, so it doesn't bother or just give the impression. I'm just trying to see how far I can go. Now, I'm gonna save in another save state. Let me see. I'm gonna try it with another save state, and I'm gonna try to crash in this wall, see if this one works. Yeah, see, so okay, I can't go through this one, but I can go through. Okay, I can go through these two. This one and this one. So I actually got 2 walls down. Nice. Why's the health of this vehicle so low? I already gave it some. Oh, look at this. Guys, okay, so what do we have? We have this wall. We have this wall, and we have this wall. Now, you see this? I crossed here, but then here, the wall extends here, and I can't go here. I'm really trying to understand the logic behind this. Obviously, this was put in by the developers to impede, you know, hackers or glitchers to go through. Glitchers, as if it's a word. I don't know if it's actually a word. Glitchers. But, you know, people that glitch, they try to limit it, obviously. But I don't understand how it is implemented. Because if I can understand how it's implemented, I could tackle it in a more different way. Change the value of my acceleration. Yeah, I could do that, so I go faster. Yeah, let me try. Let's try. Oh, okay, I get it. You're saying that so I can take off, right? Because I was saying I didn't have enough speed. Sure, let's try to do that. Let's try something different. I'm gonna go with float. I guess float is basically a decimal number. Let's try a float number, so my speed could be a float. First scan. Now I'm gonna start accelerating. It's gonna be increased. So I tell it, hey, my value just increased over here. I keep going. Okay. I'll just say changed value. And then decreased. Increased and then decreased. Very bumpy road. Increased, I'll say. And just changed. Then decreased. I'll just stop it completely, just so I can have like different speeds. Decreased. The visible wall is probably the barrier of the world. Yeah, it's possible that it's part of the model itself. The only thing, Bloody, is that there's like some walls, like you saw where it was earlier. There's like a gate that opens eventually, and it's it's closed at the beginning. So my concern is if it opens eventually, okay, if it opens eventually, it kind of lets you go through. So I think that even if it's part of the model itself, there's a way in which, whoa, what the hell is going on over here? Oh, I'm the one throwing bombs. Yeah, if it opens like somehow, I want to make like that opening as big as possible. In other words, just make the wall just disappear. So that's what I'm trying to do. I know that the model probably has like walls, like barriers. Like even some games, even if you get, the coordinates and you try to go as far as you can, it's not gonna work. But I just, that's why I'm just trying to figure it out. Maybe it's not possible at all. So, but I did manage to get through 2 walls. So I know that to a certain extent, it does work. Yeah. By the way, Fatality, I saw you on a video, a comment of you on a video. It was about Conquer, what's it called? 12 Tells? Yeah, 12 Tells, Conquer 64. I was watching videos of that yesterday. I'm like, man, I really want to get... I wish somebody would leak that ROM. And then I saw a comment of you about that. Yeah. Really fun. Rare games, honestly, they're very different, but very cool. They're my favorite. Alright, yeah, so just changed. Okay, decreased. I'm trying to get my acceleration. Okay, it's one of these probably. I'm not sure if this is gonna crash me. Let's try. Oh, out of fuel, great. Still, I got this. I think I just got rid of my health. Oh crap, this is the vehicle health. And my health, apparently. Okay. Interesting. Just don't blow up. I'm destroying everything on my way. Alright, let me try something else. Right. Collision detection? Collision detection. And how would I disable that? I mean, I know I do it a different couple of ways. But how would you do it? I know some emulators have like the option to just disable it. And the way I usually do it, I find like the coordinates and just disable the functions that are associated with like pushing me back on a wall. But I tried with this one and apparently it doesn't work like that, so I don't know how I could disable collision for this one. I'm sure there's a way, just I'm not aware of it. Okay, what I'm gonna do, 4 bytes unknown. There aren't many straight roads here. Oops, I spoke too fast. Some games use a game shark code. Oh. Okay, yeah, I get you. Oh, really? I didn't know about that. I honestly haven't hacked or seen like cheats in like Banjo-Tooie, so I don't know, but it's cool to know that it's there. Yeah, levitation codes are the best, to be honest, or like moon jump. Yeah. Can't seem to get the acceleration this time. Unknown initial value. I would even say it's 0. You want to help me get a random pointer, Shock? Yeah. So like I said, it works for like 2 walls, but then at a certain distance, it's like the walls just got shifted. It's not necessarily as if there's no wall, they just get shifted. So maybe, honestly, I can't really think of a way on how this is currently working. That's really my concern. I can't think of a way on how would that be implemented, you know? I could disable, let's say, a wall, but then in reality, when I go far down the line, the wall is still there. It's just shifted. So even if that was the case, how could I shift all of the walls away, like far enough from the, you know, the main map, so I could, you know, free roam, so I could go everywhere? Because, for example, this game has like pretty big maps for a Nintendo 64 games, you know, and it's pretty big. So I want to go around. I want to see the whole thing in like one shot. So if I could shift that, that would be the best, to be honest. That would be the best. Okay, changed value. Decreased. Stop, just stop, just stop. All right. Still moving. Okay, decreased. I'm gonna say unchanged. I'm not even sure, but oh yeah, I agree with you, bloody. I agree with you. Yeah, if they made GTA eventually, which they did, they became Rockstar North. Of course they're gonna have huge maps like that. Yeah, like I said, I just wish I could free roam around it freely without having to worry about those walls. 'Cause that's kind of like a thing that, you know, like I said, I never finished the game except for like now that I streamed it a couple of weeks ago, and I finished like just yesterday. So now I wish I could revisit the game and just like go freely everywhere. Even the sections they already give you where you can fly and all, they're pretty big. But if you could have like the whole map, maybe it's a lot of too much, you know, it's too much thinking. But if you could do that, that would be like pretty cool. Okay, I think I'm messing with the graphics here, so it's possible that I crashed the game. Yeah, see, that crashed the game. Let's see if we can do something else. Oh, by the way, last time I was just testing, you know, some kind of thing, and I discovered that this camera right here, the camera that I move, if I actually get the value for that, just give me a sec, let me get it. It's actually very interesting how this map works, because the map can actually be displayed in any orientation, and the game actually adapts itself to it. So I think that's pretty cool. And I don't think GTA still does that, but I don't know. I think it's just very cool how the map is not just like a static picture and the game doesn't know what's going on. It feels like the map is actually how can I say it? It actually has some kind of like metadata inside of it that tells it what is what. So it's not just, you know what it says shield generator, like right here in the middle. It's not just the game that knows that at this coordinate it's shield generator, like in general, but it knows that it's here on the map. So even if you would like rotate the whole map, it knows that this Mackenzie like military hangar, if you put it down here, you know, if you rotate the whole image, it's gonna know it's here. So that's, I think that was pretty cool. Okay, let me try. Yeah, I remember Shaq. Yeah, with Banjo-Kazooie, I managed to do it, and I could just fly like everywhere I wanted. That was a cool thing. I remember that. Yeah. Oh yeah, Boundary Break. Yeah, I checked Boundary Break. I watch like all his videos. He's awesome. Let me check. I'm trying to get. Okay, I'm gonna say this is increased, decreased, decreased, decreased. Yeah, Boundary Break is really cool. I remember when he had like 17K subscribers, and now he has like all these subscribers. It's crazy. He's done really well. He's a really chill guy, you know, so. What I also like about him is the sequence break. I think that's very interesting because I've always thought about that, you know, like what happens if you skip this and do that or things like that. That's like a good concept. There's a lot of games where even by mistake, it's probably happened to all of us, but like even by mistake we just skip a mission or something for some reason, like it's a bug or something, and then we figure out we're like, hey, we're not even supposed to be here yet, or hey, we trigger that without doing this. And yeah, those things are pretty cool. All right, let me try with these. Okay, so that's for that. So I got the coordinate for this. All right, so you see that this is like the rotation that I was talking about for some reason, but the game knows where everything is exactly located, see? So obviously the game always shifts the map at a certain place when you press like A to see your things. Like when you do this, obviously it's like 3D, right? We already know the game could do that, but it's very nice to see like it actually goes down to show you where you are on the map. So I think that's the interesting part to me. I got the coordinates here. These values, I'm gonna look at them as just 4 bytes and see if I can do anything with that. Okay, here we go. I found these values. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I got a limiter here that's pushing me back. So I just get this value. I look for what writes to it. There's something that doesn't let me go further. I disable that. And then I can actually go even further than that. Yeah. Where is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, see, so I can move even further back. Yeah, obviously it's gonna clip because eventually, you know, it's so far that the game doesn't even render it, which is part of the graphics processor of the game. But yeah, okay, so 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. What else do we have? Oh, so it was actually at a slight angle. If you see that, there's a slight angle. I'm gonna do it more just so you can see the angle. Yeah. Interesting. So you see the letters and all. This is all 3D. Like they're 2D sprites or like just 2D, you know, UI elements, but they're aware of their positioning. And looking at the map like this really makes it feel like a tactical thing. Like we're sitting on the table trying to figure out what's going to happen to the future of the planet Earth. Alright, that's a cool thing. I could go through walls. These two work, I think. And the other one. And then here I got like a limit for some reason. Okay, at least we got those questions answered. You see like here. Here's a wall. Now if I take the values I had earlier and I try to change them to 0, see, this is the part where I start thinking, what is what? So when I change these values to like 145 and then I change to 0, this happens. So clearly that value is affecting something. You want me to go through a house? Okay. I mean, since the emulator doesn't properly emulate the game, I can already go through houses without even hacking, so I don't think that's like a cool thing, but oh, what? For once it's having collision. Are you kidding? Okay, there we go. See, yeah, I can go through houses. There's some walls like these walls, like specifically these for some reason. Like whatever's left of the building is like an object, special object, so I can't go through those. But the rest is just like non-existent to me. But that's like mostly part of the emulator. It's not a hack at all. Can't drive this. Weird. Yeah, see? So that part, but I can bet that this part. Yeah, see? Yeah, I don't know, Shaq. Honestly, like I said before, you know, there's like a lot of things. I usually just improvise when I do these streams. So I don't know everything. It's just things that I think that could work, things like that. But like I said, my main concern or my concern, wait, where am I? Okay, this is the alien processor. Oh, this is the shield generator. So this is where we actually finish the game. And there's no boss. So even if we manage to get here, the boss wouldn't even be here. See, this is what I was saying though about the game. It's very well done. So a corner comes here. There's two walls here. If I mess with the values that I have, so specifically 145 and 111, give me some kind of freedom for the other walls. So you know what I'm thinking? I think that every wall has an ID. And see, look, I'm going a bit further, you see? And if for every ID I enable it, I'll be free to go. Look, I actually made myself a little path here. Like right here, look at that. I'm actually between two walls. But let's say I want to go over there. How would I do it? Do I enable this? That's my question. How do I get through it? Yeah, I'm currently in the memory editor, trying to see how I can get through. So a mutant just appeared, and I'll probably get destroyed by that mutant. So I'm messing with a lot of values just to see if something can happen. What's up? Yeah, she just wants me to do the mission. I already finished the game, lady. So I really wish I could understand. Yeah, so yeah, I made myself a little path. But let's say I want to get through this, you know? The path is not really going to help me much. Like, let's say I want to go in this house. How would I do it? Now I just blocked myself. Yeah, now I can't go like either way. If I just make like everything 0. Come on, Rockstar, how did you do it? $100? Alright, let's try that. So I'm making the values 100. Nope, I don't think it's doing anything. No, it's not working. Really weird. Let me change the ones on cheat engine. Not even then. Like, even the little hallway's gone. Interesting. And like I said, if I try disabling that function, it doesn't necessarily work on my behalf because I actually use those functions to go through, because they're the ones that check. They do the check for me. Man. See, so I'm not too sure. I think there has to be a way to disable this. I mean, so far I haven't seen any cheat code that disables it. That's why I wanted to do it myself. Oh, the 111, yeah. The 111 I changed to 100. Still not working. It's very intriguing, honestly. For me, I'm trying to understand. And here I'm free for some reason. Because there's no other wall here. But then here there's another wall. And that wall has a wall here. But that's why I got like in between those. But in reality, they're supposed to intersect. Yeah, I'm not too sure, Shaq. I don't think I have enough knowledge to figure this out. At least not right now. Maybe if somebody in the hacking community, you know, cheat codes, has some knowledge on this and would like to leave a comment or go to Discord and tell me how it's done, please. I would really appreciate that. There's this guy that does hacking for video games. I'm gonna ask him maybe if he's kind enough and he's interested, obviously, and he has the time, he could help me out. Even if he doesn't necessarily find a way, even if he just explains or gives me like an idea on how it works. Because to be honest, Chuck, I don't think we necessarily understand how the walls even work. Like why 111, why 145? There has to be a reason behind that. So when I come like, oh, I walk right into the hallway. So let's say when I have this, let's say I change it to 0. I want to be outside though, like outside of the little hallway, like here. Change this to 0 and this to 0. See, now I can't walk because I'm not supposed to be here, right? So when I enable 145, it's telling the game, hey, he's allowed to be here. Except that I can't go over there. You know what I mean? Like if I do 140 works. That's why I don't understand. 0 doesn't work. 50 doesn't work. Oh, but look. The wall gets much closer to me. You see that? 0. The wall's like right here. You see the ripples? Then I do 50. The ripples go further. Then I do 60. There nothing happens. 75. 100. See, nothing changed here. Then I do like 110, 111, 120, 130. Then I'm kind of free, but like just to one side. Then I do 140, 150, 160. See, so we don't even get the logic of why the walls are doing that. Yeah, I can't go higher than 255 because it's a byte. But yeah, interesting. What if I put all 255? Like everything. Yeah, see, in this case, 255 doesn't work for this. Has to be 0. Now there's like 2 walls here. So now I can't even go over there. So if I set this back to 145, I'm free to go here. And I can go like all the way. Honestly, Shaq, I have no idea. Here there's a wall on that side. If I put both my coordinates to 0, I find myself, where am I? Am I back? So this is like 0, 0, but I can't go through walls. Really weird, really weird. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there because I don't want to do crazy things. We're gonna try one last thing, I guess, before I go. So I'm gonna try to see if I can figure out a way. Maybe in part 2, I'm gonna have more knowledge on how this works. But to finish it off, I guess we'll mess with the weapons a little bit. So what other weapons do we have? We have this one. Machine gun, and we have... what are those? TNT. We're gonna try to play with the timer in the TNT. We're gonna say float for now. Force coordinates. Yeah, well, I could do that, Shaq. I can actually force, yeah, I can force the coordinates. However, the concern is that, wait, how do I get to normal place? Yeah, I can use the coordinates like I've done on Banjo to like, force teleport, but the thing is I won't be able to move once I'm on the other side, but I can teleport in by force. Yeah, it would be really cool if you could try, Shaq. I would really I really think it would be very awesome if you could get the opportunity to try it out, because it's a challenge, trust me, and this game is pretty fun. It's a big world, you know, and it's for the Nintendo 64, imagine. So if you manage to get that, that would be very, very interesting to see. So if you ever get it, let me know. Okay, so I'm gonna say it's a 4-byte then. Unknown initial value. Decreased value. So we're trying to play with a timer here for the TNT. Crap, did I just kill myself? Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, this timer actually went up. Whoops, whoops. No need for this. Timer went down. Timer went down. Timer went down. Okay. Gonna go back, try again. Not try again, but like keep going. Oh, I tried that, Shock. The values don't change to anything. So you see here 145 and 111. So let's say I change my values here to like 1351 and like what else? 2400. So now I'm like crazy positive values. It's still pushing me back, see? And these values didn't change at all. 111 and 145, it's still there. If I put them to 0, see, it still doesn't work. And I don't even need to freeze them, so they don't even change. It's more like they're being read by something more than being written to. Like they do get written into, but oh crap, did I save here? Oh, my coordinates. But yeah, so I can force him, but then it's not gonna work as well. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna try to figure out the timer for the TNT. Crap. Well, I don't think I'm familiar with that code, Chuck. Okay, so we got the timer for the TNT. I'm gonna set this one to 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, it's this last one. So we figured out the one for the timer. Except that I don't think it's a 4-byte after all. It's just a byte value. Yeah, it's just a byte value. So this is timer for the TNT. And the timer is 230 all the time. Let me just get rid of some random values here. So here, this is a timer. You see it's 230. And if I set it to 0, and if it's already at 0, the moment this guy's gonna plant it, he's gonna die. That's what you call the rigged bomb. He's gonna try again. Yeah, not the best, man. Not the best. It's gonna last forever. When I can't run, I search for not equal. When you could run. Oh, the free running surface. Okay. Surface code. Interesting. Okay, I guess I'll try that. Is it using that same timer? I don't know. Oh, it doesn't use the same timer. That one's gonna blow too then. But the other one, so there can be multiple timers. Okay, I managed to freeze the timer for all of them. And I can make them blow up at the same time. Except that I don't want to be in the blast area. And 1, 2, 3. And there was some blood there for some reason. crazy. The memory viewer goes crazy when I shoot. If you guys see this, look at that. All the red things, all the red squares are changes that are happening. So once I just shoot, look at all of that. I wonder what's like all that calculation going on. Wow, it's a lot of processing that's going on just for shooting. Let's see if I can mess with the weapons. So, I read what you said, by the way, Shaq. I'll try the wall stuff after the stream, because I'm gonna go eat. But it's good to know. It's good to know about that. I'll finish in like 4 minutes the stream. In a couple of minutes, and I'll try those things. Maybe for part 2, I'm gonna be a little bit more informed, and we'll also move to the other map where we can check the other vehicles. So what are we gonna check? Oh yeah, I said the. Let's try the bullets. Is this the bullets? All right, 500. Cool. So I gave myself bullets here. I have these. I gotta set it in 2 bytes, 4 bytes. That's not 4 bytes. This is 4 bytes. Yeah, because I don't wanna, I don't wanna stay like on that. I wanna do like other things, but I will try to figure it out. TNT. What else do we have? How can I get more weapons? Is that all the weapons I can get? Whoa, 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 whoa. Did you guys see that? Shock, I hope you were looking at the screen when that happened. Look at this. I'll try to do it again. It basically teleported me all the way from here to the vehicle. So I was like all the way over here, and it just teleported me into this. For some reason, that was really weird. So apparently there's a byte that says when the character's jumping in a vehicle. So if I enable that, no matter where I'm at, it's gonna bring me to the closest vehicle. So you see on my mini map up there, there's another vehicle. Let's see if I can go over there. Okay, let's destroy this vehicle, because it's bringing me to this one instead of the one over there. So we'll get rid of this one. It's gonna blow. Now it's still on my map. That's a strong vehicle. Yeah, cool flip. Thanks. Let me check the health of this. I can put 2 TNTs here. Run, 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 run. One's gonna blow soon. And boom. And the other one, boom. Okay, is the vehicle destroyed? Nope, not even. Wow. Okay, so we're just gonna destroy this. And since there's a vehicle on the other side of that wall, and I'm getting limited, I'll actually activate that so I get teleported to the other one. Let's see if, since this one's gone, the closest vehicle, if you look at my mini-map, is the one over there. You see it? Over there, but I can't go, so let's enable it. Huh. I think it's still trying to put me on this one. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. There's a lot of weird things with this game. I thought I could get like more ammo. I could give myself more TNT here, but there's like some other weapons that I wish I could enable. If only I could find the right address. Yeah, I'm just filling in some blanks to see if I get like random items. But that seems to be everything. What's this? It's always fun to turn zeros to ones and enable and see what happens. Nope. Yeah, you're right, Shaq. So they're like basically instances. So if there's like multiple instances, and it's actually a smart thing, right? Because if it only had one timer, you could keep adding TNTs, and the timer would keep resetting, and then you would have like so many TNTs, and they would all just explode at the same time. But I want to see something though. I want to see if the timer, whichever one it is, this one, I want to see if I can disable the function and then enable it. So let's say like if I disable the function. Oh crap, the mutant found me. Damn, I was found by the mutant. Alright, what else? I don't think we have other weapons. That's why we can't equip them, right? Because I tried giving myself ammo for those, but for some reason... Yeah, thank you for being my reminder, Shock. Yeah, okay, so guys, I'll leave the stream here, alright? And I'll continue with Body Harvest Part 2. I can't guarantee that it's going to be on the next stream because I want to continue Banjo Dreamy. If you all forgot about that, I haven't. So I want to do Banjo Dreamy while I have the time now, and I'm feeling better. I'm not that sick. So I'm going to do Banjo Dreamy on the following streams. So if you guys are interested in that, well, it's going to be back, okay? And yeah, I'll probably continue this series eventually. I'll look into the things you told me about, Shaq, about the free running surface code. And yeah, I'll try to figure out and see what I do with that. But I really, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and I want to thank everyone for watching. Obviously, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. I really appreciate all the views, even if it's you're watching the replay on YouTube. That's still pretty cool. So yeah, so we'll leave it here, and I really just want to say thanks to everyone for watching and for making it all the way to the end if you did. Remember to like and subscribe if you think this was pretty cool and interesting. So I'll see you guys around. If you have any questions, make sure to check all the links that I have in the description box. You can join our Discord or just leave comments. So thank you guys, and I will see you later.